That's
Okay.
fun.
Then now you can just open it. You can open all of them.
Huh. It's like those pop things that kids use now.
This is a one. And here's another one. And here's another one. And here's another one. All of them can open up one each. Then now you can open this way. So that's another one. And here, however, you can open another one too. So now you have both open, and you can open this way. Right? So the same thing, this side you can open that way too. After you open that, then you can open this way. Yeah.
So how long would it have taken you to put something like that together?
Maybe 7 hours.
Wow.
Each one these will take a little longer. Could be simpler, so you don't have to make so fancy, right?
Yes.
But if you want it fancier, then they take a little time.
It's full of surprises, you know, and I can imagine for a child looking at something like this, it would be just incredible, the sense of surprise when they would open.
Like that.
Wow, that is really amazing. So how many pieces of paper would there be?
I think around 16.
60.
16 piece paper.
It's amazing. Sometimes there's lots of papers used, like in this instance, and then in the piece that I've just been smitten with, is that it's all one color and it's just one piece of paper and it has all these incredible folds. So we'll get to that in a minute. Would you like to talk about any of the other pieces that are in the case?
This one.
So what does the word tessellation mean? What is that about?
It's how you call it? You can expand.
I see.
You can make a one module, then just keep.
So it's a constantly expanding.
Yeah. So this is in the back. It's completely different.
Wow.
And if you look through the light, this paper is a little thicker, so you can't really see as much as the have to go through the light. It's kind.
And then you've got your. And have we shown people how to use the? So this is the only piece that has glue in it.
Yeah, this could have a glue.
Because it's to make it more robust.
Right.
Because it's meant for play.
Yeah, you can play. Also change the color. Inside is green. So you use this piece, tie this one to this one.
I see.
So that's why you need a glue.
And it rolls. It can push.
Yeah, you can play ball.
That's wonderful. Oh wow, that'd be a great office distraction to have on a desk, I'm sure. That's wonderful.
This is the bookmark. You can put a
well, we should have a book
page.
so you can show us how
Yeah.
it works.
So you can do like this.
I see. So it's a bookmark.
Yeah.
So it's a placeholder.
Yeah.
How appropriate in a library. Yeah, that's wonderful. Of course, the bouquet of tulips. And it's all made. The whole thing is origami. The base as well.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Could we take that out because that is actually so interesting. Oops. I think people get a better idea when they see. Oh my goodness, that is really beautiful. So something like this, there's multifaceted piece. There's like the flowers, then there's the receptacle, the vase as well.
Yeah. This one you need a little glue to put a stem on. So they won't slide down. You don't have to, but they're more secure. the leaf here, you needed to secure a little bit.
So perfect. It really does look like a tulip. It's wonderful. So is there anything else in the case you'd like to point out while we're at this case? I'm getting to
See,
stretch.
this is at the back. So you cut little slab in here, then you pull in the front. So the front and the back will be
That's amazing. Yeah.
like a flower.
Very pretty.
I really enjoy to do this one.
And something like that, can you give us an idea of how much time it would take?
Not too long, half hour maybe.
Well, and we're talking about somebody who's an experienced folder, so I'm sure a
This is
novice would
small.
take a lot longer.
Yeah, and plus it's a little small. If I get bigger, it will take much longer.
Of course, yeah. But, yeah. This piece is really interesting in the frame.
Yeah, I really enjoy this one. It's, and, sorry, similar type in the back.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I like the paper.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
In the back, it's completely different,
Oh
right?
my goodness. This makes me think of a book when I'm looking at it. You know, a certain style of book, you know, kind of more, I guess. That would be beautiful. Yeah, like a Jane Austen or something like that, you know. Okay, so these are wonderful. You can see more of this amazing work on her Instagram account. And so it is at UYU_fold. Like, how did you get into this in the first instance? Like, what made you inspired?
Audrey, my daughter Kaylee, it's a folding something.
I remember I was making a card for someone's wedding, and I asked my mom to help me make like little origami bride and groom pieces to put on top of a card. And we looked those up together, I remember, and then you never really stopped.
It's amazing. It just goes to show you have to be really careful what you get into, because it could be like a really an ongoing event.
Instagram and Pinterest,
Yeah.
I think, were both two really good resources for finding all these designs and stuff.
How would you recommend somebody to start in paper folding? Like, what's the best way to get involved?
I like YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can, find something you want to fold. It's a little bit easier. What I look at is how long it'll take them to teach you that piece.
I see.
So if 5 minutes, okay, that's it for beginner. But when they say hour, then you say, okay,
Right.
it can be a little harder. So, because it's harder to know. Sometimes it looks so easy, but when you start to fold, it's like, what I got myself into.
Right. Yeah. And we're going to see that as we proceed further into the framed pieces that are on the panels here.
She have a course, I'm taking it, and all these different folds.
Right.
I'm learning. So it's a hexagon, it's twist. It's different type. This is a twister too. I guess it's easy to see.
Okay.
Is it this twist? No, I can't remember. It's not twist. This is twist, but this is not twist.
Okay.
They're just a fold.
I
And
see.
also twist it. It's like this. This is kind of how you make a twist.
Oh, so this is a sampler like the one you had for the
Yeah.
crane to show us how actually it's done.
That's the tessellation. So first you have to, usually the paper comes square.
Yeah.
So you have to cut into hexagon. Then you have to make the grid,
Uh-huh.
3 sides. So
Okay.
you have, they call triangle grid. And then you start folding from the middle. And this, if you push down, will be hexagon twist.
I see.
So this is another side. This is the back side. This is the front side. So now, next to it, you need a rhombus. So
Oh.
here, this you're starting to twisted rhombus, right?
Yeah,
Then you push down to make a rhombus right here.
I see.
And this, next to it, gonna be a triangle. So you make it into like this, then you push down, there will be another, this triangle. And then you make another rhombus. So you go all the way around, rhombus, triangle, rhombus. That's all twist.
I see.
So you twist it and push down, twist and push down. So this is a 16 grit, and that's a 32. The grit. This is 16, and this is more grits, and this is 48 grit.
Wow.
So you can, that's a tessellation. More grit you put in, you get bigger.
So this is called Lucky Star Tessellation.
Yeah.
It's just really beautiful. I see. So here we're looking at this lime green face mask number 20. So I'm sure lots of people are seeing what this is, the musical analogy here. But it's really beautiful, and it has some very nice dimension as well. So let's see if we can make this move. So it's a beautiful mobile with
It's all recycled.
sunflowers inside. Yes, would you like to describe how this is?
File hanger.
Yeah,
And
filing from a
that's,
filing cabinet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is for take out Chinese food.
So these
The handle.
these handles here,
Yeah.
and then people will recognize the
All of the
paper clips.
Paper clips.
And so it's a truly recycled
Yeah.
project with some beautiful butterflies and some sunflowers. So that is really nice. And we've seen this piece before, but it's truly gorgeous. We were all very much in awe of this when we saw it first. Could you flip it again, please? Yeah. Totally different.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is 120 piece.
100. Wow.
120,
Like,
90.
how would
and-
you even start a project knowing that there's going to be so many pieces in it? Like, that's the thing.
Actually, YouTube helps a lot because
Yeah.
a lot of people posting, and then they teach you how to fold each piece.
You know, that's the thing we didn't talk about, is the mathematical part
Right,
to
yeah.
this whole thing.
Yeah,
It's
because
all based on math.
I like 120 because you can make a 5 each color, not to interfere with another color. This one is like a 1 to 2 rectangle,
Uh-huh.
and this one's square, I think. Engineers, they all like they do it.
I guess some people might consider it a way of de-stressing. I
Yeah,
consider it
yeah,
a way
it's
of
a
just
good
really
idea.
upping the stress. If I had to do something like that, I think it would really put me over the top. It's
Yeah,
really
sometimes
beautiful.
it could be frustrating if you can't figure out what's going on.
So thank you for showing us your work
Oh,
and
my
for sharing
pleasure.
with us for the month of May. So everybody's welcome to come to the library and see Yuri's work.
Yeah.
And if anybody's interested in purchasing it, 15% of any sales go to the Jacob Edwards Library Friends. So it's a really nice way for the library to benefit by having these wonderful works of art to display for the month.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
Yuri.
you. Thank you, my pleasure to be here.
Just give, anybody that gives any kind of credit, I think, at this stage. ChatGPT.